joined today, they can download this file from the drive and then repoint the source, and then I think you will be able to follow along. So now we will start from where we left off, which is Power BI desktop appending queries. Okay, so what we will do is to analyze the sales of all countries, it is convenient to have a single sales table, right? To do this, you need to append all the rows from the international sales query to the sales query. Okay, let's see what our Power BI file says. Now, who will tell me how to go to Power Query Editor?
With the transform data
Yeah,
from queries panel.
transform data and transform data. Very good. Okay. Now we have sales and we have international sales, right? If we look at sales, there is no, there is, what is the difference? Is there a difference between international sales and sales? If there is, what is the difference?
I think country name is there.
Yeah, country name is there. And which country is international sales? Not international, but sales. Do you remember from where we?
Australia.
Is it Australia? Sure. Something here it says.
I think US.
Was US.
Yes. Yeah, because it was in the US folder, right? When you look at the data here, see in US sales folder, there is sales.csv which we imported. So that means that sales table had US sales. Okay. And in the international sales folder, you have all these countries. The Australia, Canada, Germany, Japan, Mexico, and Nigeria, right? So now let's look at the instructions. We want to append. So what we are going to do is we have to when we are appending, we need to make sure that the table columns are similar for us to append the two tables. So let's look at the so where can you see the append? The append dialog box. Where can you see? Can any of you see append?
From combine.
Yeah, from this combine block, there is merge queries and there is append queries. Did we use merge earlier? Not yet, maybe. Yeah. Okay, let's go and use the append. So we are going to select the sales table, sales query, and then choose the append queries, and then there is an option to append two tables or three or more tables. Because we are involving only two tables, so we have to choose only two tables, and then we should append the table. So let's go. And what table will we select? Okay, let's go. First, make sure your cursor is on sales. Okay, sales table. And then go to append queries and choose append queries. I'm not choosing, oh, cancel. Make sure you are after change type. Okay, you're in your applied steps, you are after change type, not on source, because I was earlier, I was trying to show you, so I went into source. I was trying to show you this. So that's why I went to source. You make sure that you are you are on the last step of the applied steps. Then you go and click on append queries and append queries. Once you do that, there is a two tables and three or more tables. So because we are appending sales and international sales, how many tables are involved here? How many queries?
Two tables.
Two tables. What are those?
Sales and international sales.
Sales and international sales. So now because we have chosen sales, I did not choose append queries as new, right? So we are going to keep the sales table as it is. So what I want is to the sales table itself, I want to append the I want to append the international sales table. So what do we choose here? Table to append from the drop down. What do we choose?
International sales.
International sales.
Yes, international sales, and then click OK. So now what happens is, because there was no country here, it got country as null. But when we look at the other, what do you call, other rows, which will be more than 1,000, because at the moment it is just profiling the top 1,000 rows, you will be able to see the append query. Okay. So now, yeah, we have done this part. Country column is, so in the Power Query editor, we have to, we have seen that the country column has been added. Now, because USA did not have the country column, it was null, right? So now we'll add the value USA to the what do you call, to the
International sales.
no, not international sales, in the sales table. So for that, we have to add a column, which is we can do that in a number of ways. So here we are adding a conditional column called country name, and then we are going to select the country, and if it is null in the value, then we will enter USA. That is the that is the condition we are going to add. So let's go and do this. So let's go, and here go to add column. So make sure you are in sales and appended query. After the appended query, go to conditional column. See, in the add column tab, you have a conditional column. So just go there and then add a condition. And also the new column name is, let's say, country name. Okay. Now, which column are we comparing here? What condition are we using?
Country.
Country, right? So if country equals, or is null is there? Okay. Equals null, then what do we need?
USA.
Because this is USA, right? USA data. So that is USA. Else, what do we want?
Nothing.
Remains null.
For that,
Country name.
no. Else we have to get the country field, right? Agreed? So what we are trying to do, is everyone understanding?
Yeah,
If anyone is not understanding, you have to let me know. Okay, I'm canceling this one and I'm trying to explain. Okay, here when we merged, when we appended, here what we will see is, international sales has country name for everything. Okay. Load more. If we say load more, it will take time, but it will give you all the countries that are there in the international sales. So that means in the sales table, the country column has all these. There are no nulls. So in order for us to add USA to the country, we can do it in number of ways, but our instructions are to use this conditional column. We can also do this. What we can do is we can replace values as well. That also we can do. for replacing null. But we are not doing that. We are going to do add column and then add a conditional column. In the condition, what it does is it will add a new column where the condition that we are giving is wherever it is null, replace it with USA. But if it is not null, we want the country that is already country name that is already in there in this country field,
Exists.
country column. So we will see what all exists here. See, Australia is there. It's coming. See, what we need to do is all these should be there, but this null should be replaced with
USA.
yes. So that's what we are trying to do. Okay. So let's go conditional column, add a column, and I want to give the column name as country name. And then if, because our country column is there, so country column equals null, then output is
USA.
USA because we want to replace the null with USA. Else, if it is not null, what should happen?
With the existing column. With the
Yeah,
existing
with the
country.
existing value in the column. So we cannot add value here. So if you click on the ABC123 drop down, then you can see select a column, right? So if you choose select a column, then you can click on the drop down and then select country column. So this condition, what it will do is these nulls will be replaced by USA. And if there are no nulls, the value of Australia, Japan, Nigeria, all that will come from this column itself. Understood? Okay, so I'm clicking OK. If anyone didn't understand, please let me know. I can explain again. So now if we look at this drop down and look for load more, there won't be any nulls. There'll be USA and also the other Australia, Japan. Did somebody try to talk? Okay, Rakhi. Oh, there are two people. Yeah, Shanti, Rakhi.
Oh,
Anyone
sorry. Unfortunately, it's happened.
Oh, okay. So you can lower your hand. Shanti?
Yeah, Indu, I
Hmm.
just want to know what is the second one in append queries. When we clicked it, we are doing append queries, not as append queries as new. What is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
difference?
Okay. What is the very good question, Shanti? I'll show you. See, now we don't have any nulls. Okay. Now to answer Shanti's question, now we have selected a table. Okay, selected a table, and then we wanted to merge into this table. So sales original table has been replaced with sales and international sales, right? But if you choose append as new, then what happens is it will create a brand new table, and that way you have to choose what are the two tables that need to be appended. So it will no longer be sales. It will come as a new table here, and you have to name that table. Got it? So here you need to choose international sales, and these two will be merged, and then it will form a new table, which will be like this here. So for example, if I do that, see append 1.
Yeah,
And then
I got it. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm just going to delete that. Okay. Now let's go. So we have done that conditional column.
Thank you, Indu.
No worries. And then now we don't need the country column, right? We can remove that. So that is the 92 step.
Sorry, may I ask you to zoom in this
This one?
PDF? Yeah, this PDF here. Thank you.
Is that enough?
Good.
Yeah, okay. So now 92 step is, let's go and, where are we? Okay, I'm going to go into sales. And now because we have created a new column, now do we need this?
No, we can delete.
So I can delete. So delete is right click and remove, right? Or you can remove columns from here, remove columns and remove. Okay. So that's done. And then right click on the country name and we have removed country name, and then you can rename that to country if you want. I'm just keeping it as it is for now. Now, okay. Now select the data type icon to the left of the country column header and change the data type to text. Okay, we have to change revenue column to fixed decimal number. Okay, let's do 94 and 95 first. Okay, see this one. This is, what does this represent?
Data type.
Yeah, this represents something like general. So we need to change that to text. You can either change the data type either by clicking on this ABC123 icon, or you can change the data type here. Here also you can change and say to change it to text. You can change it to text. And for revenue, what we need to change that to is not fixed. Yeah, fixed decimal number, which is the dollar. Okay. So it's see, change before and after. It is storing 4 decimal places before change, but when we change it to fixed decimal number, we are giving it as 2 as the number. So it is just changing to 2 decimal places. Okay. Okay, so revenue is done. Okay, now.
Sorry, Indu, I missed in between. Can you just
So where are you?
I've just been on that international side, that appendix, this thing, and then I lost.
Okay, so let's go to the Power BI and then I'll explain here. Okay. See, this is what we have done. Append. Okay. Append query, and you can see these nulls. Can you see these nulls?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Now, next step, what we have done is we went into add columns because we wanted to replace this null with what?
USA.
USA.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is you need to add a conditional column where your condition is this. If the country column equals null, then USA. Otherwise, choose from here. Select a column.
Yep.
You have to click on the drop down and then choose country. So what this will do is the country, if the country column has null, it will replace with USA. Otherwise, it will get the value whatever is there in the country column in that row.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we have done. Then once you create, that will create a new country name column, which we have given in the conditional column. So once with this new column is created, we don't need this one. So that's what we have done here to remove the column.
Yep.
And then we changed 2 data types. One is this one. Why did it change again? Yeah, we changed the data types to country name to text and revenue to fixed decimal number, so that it is showing 2 decimal places.
Okay.
Okay, somebody else, Lata? as a
After applying that conditional column, the
Hmm.
nulls remains null. USA didn't apply it. I think something wrong. I don't know what might
Did
have
you
been.
add, did you go add column and conditional column?
Yes,
Did it create a new column?
yes. It added a new column.
And then, okay, so did you add this same condition? Can you check your condition?
Yeah,
See,
same thing.
if country equals null, did you type null?
Is it case sensitive? I
Yes,
capitalized.
yes, definitely. No capitalized, please. It is
Then
case sensitive. Yeah.
okay. That must be the reason I did. I
Okay.
will
Yeah.
double
If you go to the same condition, same
Hmm.
like this, you see a wheel, click on that, and then you can change the condition.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think the case sensitive. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Who else? Somebody else. Varshini.
Hi, Indra. Like, I have one question. Like, we have changed the data type of country name and revenue. So, for country name, it did not apply in the applied steps. For revenue, it is applied. So, does it mean that it does not refer to
No.
the?
See this one in the change type. If you look here, revenue currency dot type and country name type text. Can you see that?
Yes, I can see.
So because we are just changing the type, it comes everything in one. Even if you remove multiple columns, it comes in here. Here we have removed only one column. Some steps are there where we are, if we are trying to do for multiple columns, there will be only one applied step. But
Okay.
good observation.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got it.
No worries. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you please repeat me to add from adding the column because I lost like my Power BI got crashed before.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
So after you append,
Mm-hmm.
you
So
see the country as null for the USA, right? So for
yes.
that, you go to add column and conditional column.
Yeah.
Okay. In the condition, what you need to give is, there is a if, right? So choose the country as your column name.
Yeah.
Which means this column. If that equals null, then you need to give value as USA and make sure
Oh,
this is everything is in lowercase because
yes.
Power BI is case sensitive. Okay.
I lost the like step of the append. Can you please show me that?
Oh, append also you lost. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just go here. Okay. And just go here. Make sure you are in the change type in sales.
Yeah.
Are you there? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now go to home and go append queries and just choose the very top one. Append queries. And once you choose the append queries,
Getting it.
you will get this thing like this.
So from the home, we need to do the append.
Append queries here in the combine.
In the combine, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it, ma'am. And 2 tables?
Yeah, 2 tables. One you have already chosen, sales. So that's why you need to just choose one more, which is table to append as international sales, because you are appending with international sales.
Okay.
Then click on OK.
Yeah, I got the null country column.
Yeah,
Now.
you got the null. Now you go and go add column and conditional column.
How to add 2 tables to create a new table?
That is as new. So what you can do is you can choose home and then go append query as new.
As new, okay, right.
And then it will give you two tables. because you are choosing two tables. And then that will create
Right.
a new table. We don't want that.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay. Have you finished added conditional column? Have you
Yes,
finished
ma'am.
that?
So it's like the column name is country and the operator equals null.
Null. And make sure
USA.
it is all lowercase.
The null is lowercase. Yeah.
Yeah. And then USA. And here you click on the drop down and choose select column. And then choose country.
Okay.
And then after that, you remove the country column. And then after that, you change the data type of country name and also revenue. Revenue is fixed decimal. You should be able to see the dollar sign.
Yeah.
All done. Any other questions? Okay,
In the
let's.
country name,
Yeah.
after applying this conditional column in the country name, we can see all USA records only. At
No,
what
you
row?
can. You can, because USA is lot. So in order to make sure that you are seeing others, just click on the drop down and say load more. It will take a minute, but it will show you all the countries that you have. See, it is taking a bit of time, but you can definitely see the change.
Okay.
See?
Got only USA. I think something wrong. I got only USA. Somewhere everything replaced with USA.
Maybe you forgot to put the else. Can you go to your add conditional column here on the wheel? Click on the wheel and check what is happening here. Did you give here? Give this?
Yes, yes.
Did you give this?
Yes. If else part, if null USA, else part is a country, the current value.
This one. Did you choose?
Select column.
Select
country.
column.
Country.
Country. Did you choose that?
Hmm.
Can you share your screen? Let me see. And did you do this? If come to the last step and then do this.
Yeah. Let me share my screen. You can see my screen now?
Yes. Yeah, Australia is loading, so I think it will come. Something wrong. Okay. And why do you have so many applied steps? Can't even. Okay, can you? Something wrong. Yeah. Can you show me your steps? Promoted headers, appended query, appended. Oh, you have added so many columns. Can you all remove them? No. Don't remove the first one. Good.
What do we do now? Can we recall or?
No. Start removing from everything from. Why did you filter rows? Remove the filtered rows as well after the first appended query. Yeah.
Shall I remove this?
Yeah, remove that. I think I know what's happening. Yeah, delete. Duplicated column also delete. Removed column also delete.
As the country is not getting, I tried a couple of attempts.
That's why. Now go into don't. Now go into the wheel of that. Added column that wheel. Now let's see what is the condition here.
This was broken one. So there is another part which is perfect one.
Okay,
Then I
then delete that also. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, delete, remove columns till your correct conditional column you delete. Then everything will be fine.
I tried a lot.
Too many things.
I continue with changing the date field and everything. Then I realized there is no USA coming. Everything now coming.
Indira.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do we need to change any data type on country name column, or we just need to
country name? Yeah. If you see ABC 1, 2, 3, then change it to text.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is perfect. I'm not able to say this one now.
Okay, now go to no, rename that also you remove. Yeah, removed column, renamed columns also you remove. Yeah. Yes. Now go to wheel. Now let me see the condition. It's a pop-up, so I can't see the condition. You have to share your screen, I think, not just window.
Okay, let me amend the properties. I'll share again.
Yeah. Manish, do you have a question?
No, ma'am. I sorted it out.
Okay.
Can you see the pop-up now?
Yes, I can. Now USA. Yeah, I think this should be okay. Yeah, just click on OK.
Okay.
Now remove the filtered rows. You should not be filtering. Next one. Yeah. Yeah, I think when you did that, keep that. Keep the change type, but remove the filtered rows in the last. Yeah, I think what is happening is you are filtering the rows instead of just checking. So go to drop down of the country and say load more. That's all you need to do. Don't click on OK. You have to click cancel after that. Otherwise, filtered rows will appear.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Manish.
Yeah, everything got. Thanks, Indra.
Oh, that's okay. No
Stop
worries.
sharing
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's go to okay. Any other questions? Is anyone talking? No. Okay. Okay. So now let's go to the next step. Applied steps, added conditional column. The original country column contain the null values is no longer needed, so we can be removed from the final table analysis. Okay, done. Okay, right click on the sales. We have done all this, right? Yeah, we have done. Okay, now sales, rename the country, data type. Yeah, till here we have done. Now next one is when the data is refreshed, it will process through all the applied steps that you have created. The newly named country column will have all names of all countries, including the USA. Now, yeah, this is what we have done already now. See, this part we have done, right? Does anyone have any questions? What Lata was doing is she was clicking on OK. So when she clicks on OK, what happens? The rows get filtered, right? Whatever you see, whatever you select, they get filtered. So that's why you need to cancel here. Okay. Okay. And then now Okay, now in order to avoid duplicating data, because we have international sales as well as sales tables, right? So what we need to do is we can disable the international sales from appearing in the Power BI desktop. So that's what we will do. For that, what we will do is if you go into the Power Query editor, I'll explain you what is going to happen here. We have loaded the data from here to here, right? Now, if we just close and apply, whoever is doing the analysis will get confused which sales table to use, right? Because we have data from here, from this international sales table in here, this should not appear for our users, for the Power BI desktop users. So in order to do that, you should not be deleting this one. If you delete this, then this will not work. The appending will not work. So instead of deleting, what we need to do is if you right click on the international sales table, see in here, you have two options, enable load and include in report refresh. What these two buttons do is if you enable load, this will appear in the Power BI desktop. If you just click on this one, what happens is possible data loss, it will say, but it will still be included in report refresh. So that means because the data of this sales table depends on this table after in the append query, this should not be deleted, but this should not appear there. So that's what exactly happens here. See, it turned into italics because we have disabled the load. Enable load is we have unticked the enable load. Essentially we have done is we have disabled the load. So that means what happens is this will be used here for appending, but this table will not appear when you close and apply in the Power BI desktop. Anyone do not understand, or what's the do you have any questions? Any questions? Feel free to ask. Why should we do that? Why should we not do that? And things like that. Okay. If you are clear, then I'll proceed.
Indu,
Yeah.
one question.
Mm.
If in the source,
Mm.
in international sales table, if we make any changes,
Mm.
then it will apply when we refresh, you mean to
Yes.
say?
Yeah,
right?
because the report refresh is included, that ticket did not go. So it will,
Okay.
it will come
Okay,
without any problem. Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. So good questions. Keep them coming so that everyone will learn. Okay. Now you may receive a message about the possible data loss warning, which we have received. Now we can choose the query dependencies and then it will show us. So if we go here in the view, if we choose query dependencies, it will show us what is load disabled and everything. This is all manufacturing product. The international sales is load disabled. Source is load disabled. I have done a source, is it? Okay. And then see, this is load disabled, but this is being used in sales sales table. So that is what it is showing here. Okay. If we look at the query dependencies.
How do we launch this query dependency?
In
From
the
where?
view tab, query dependencies. Go to view tab and query dependencies. And then, yeah, zoom.
Thank you.
Okay, now yeah, so that's what we have closed. I think now, okay, now let's close and apply. Now everyone is familiar with close and apply, right? And then see whether international sales is appearing or not. It will take a minute to load because of the append query changes in the sales table. And you can see at the moment I'm seeing international sales, but once this load happens, that will disappear. Is everyone applying the changes?
Yep.
Is it close and apply or load and apply?
Close and apply, right?
Close and apply. Right.
Can you see load and apply? On home tab. See now my one international sales disappeared. So you should also be seeing the same. Okay, you can save this file. I think that's where lab 1 finishes. Let's go to lab 2. I think lab 2 I did not upload, so I will just upload quickly so that you can. All of you can download or follow along with me. I'm going to open that. Now, till now, what did we do? We have loaded and prepared the data, right? What all, does anyone remember what all did we do? Just to refresh.
We appended the column and we inserted the new column and changed it into the and we filled up the null and we deleted the null column. And we changed the data type of the revenue and the country name.
Yeah.
And we enabled the international sales and
disabled the load for international sales. Yeah, that is what we did today. But what did we do last 2 weeks? Just want to refresh your minds and my mind as well.
We took data from source and
yes,
we transformed. We went to Power Query and we loaded that data. Right.
Okay.
Loaded those files.
Yes. Okay. Just pause there, Shanti. Just want to know what are the sources that we used from the get data. Anyone remembers?
Sources.
We used folder.
Yes, very good. Folder, Madhuri. Yes. Next.
Excel and text.
Texted CSV. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Shanti, you can continue. So we loaded the data. Then?
Then we went to transform data.
Yeah, transform data. And then we did a lot of things, right? We split the columns and did a lot of magic, right?
Right.
Yeah, change the data types, all these.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So that is all that is called. What is that called? What is that called?
Cleaning the data.
Yeah, cleaning means what did we do?
Transforming
Yeah,
data.
transforming the
Sorry.
data. Okay, so now, so what we have done so far is loaded the data and prepared the data. Okay.
Right.
Now what we are going to do is in the lab 2, what we are going to do is we are going to do some data modeling and exploration. Okay, so let's try that. Is this visible properly? Maybe I'll just, yeah. So we are going to continue to use the same file. Oh, pure join. Okay, okay. That's okay. Okay, now. Okay, maybe I'll explain a little bit as to what these are. What is this? Is this Power Query Editor or Power BI Desktop? What that you are seeing?
Power BI.
Power BI. Okay, that's good. Now I'll just go through the interface a little bit. You can see data pane here. And this used to be called a visualization pane where you can see all the visuals. And this is a filter pane where you add filters to, filters are at three stages. If you add a visual, you will get filter on this visual, like how you are seeing the filters on this page. You will understand a bit more when you start visualizations, but I'm just giving you an overview of what you can see on the screen. And this is filters on all pages. If you add something here, for example, if you add country equals USA here, filters on all pages, what happens? Here, you see.
Teams say.
See here.
Teams se eక్కడ నాకు అనిపిస్తలేదు నాకు.
Okay, so this is filters pane, and now this is anyway a ribbon which we have used. There is the home ribbon where you can get data. This is all get data buttons. This is transforming and refreshing, and you can sometimes you have to use some credentials for accessing some data sources. For example, if you want to access SQL Server, then you need to give some username and passwords, right? So that's what you need to use for getting defining your data sources. So this is what this is the button that is used for that. And this is again this area is similar to this area. And you can add text box and more visuals here. And new measure, quick measure, I'll talk about them a bit later. And publish also, we will talk about it a bit later. And insert, you have again same thing. You can either click here or insert and click here. And these are called AI visuals, which we will be using later on. Everything, whatever you need to insert are in the insert tab. That's what you need to remember. And there are some buttons, shapes, everything we will be using it in the, I think from lab 3 onwards. Modeling, I think that's what we will be doing in this lab. So we will be creating relationship between tables. All these tables we will be creating relationships. And yeah, new measure, new column. I think we will be creating in this lab. And view is, there are some themes. These are similar to designs in PowerPoint. If you have used PowerPoint design templates, something similar. You can create your own custom themes as well. We won't go into that part at this stage. page view, mobile layout. You can, once you put your visuals here, you can click on this and then adjust for mobile layout as well. You can view grid lines, snap to grid, and then lock objects as well. Because we are seeing filters, these filters appear. If you don't want that, you can just click on this. So similarly, the data, you can just click and then it won't appear. Build, you can just click, it won't appear. And format, if you click, it won't appear. But we want these for now. So let's leave them. Okay. Now, and then later on, when you are done with the Power BI file, the visualizations build, that is when you use this for optimizing. Sometimes the Power BI visuals take long time to load. Then you will need to analyze what is happening. At that stage, you will be using performance analyzer and things like that. Okay. So, and now this part is part that I just want to explain a little bit, and then we can start the lab. This is the report view which we are in. So this is where in the report view, we will be building our visuals. And here we can create pages like similar to Excel. Okay. And if you get to the second button here, you will see the table view, which means you can navigate the table in the tables and see in a table format these tables here. See, the first one is geography, the other one is manufacturer, and the other one is product, and then sales. Okay. Now, next one is model view. So if we look at this one, there is sales, product, geography table, and manufacturer table. It has automatically detected and gave some relationships, but let's see whether those relationships are correct or not. Okay. And this is a new one, which is called DAX query view. Once we create DAX. So DAX is a language that we use to create new columns or new measures. That's all you need to know now. As we know, I'll explain a bit further.
Sorry,
Okay.
I have a question, Andrew.
Yes.
In View tab, you can see. May I ask you to go to View pane, View tab?
Yes.
Yeah. In Show panes, data, build, and format. Is it new for this version?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think because yours is Feb, right? You are not able to see that.
And data is connect to database, yeah?
No. See this one.
And what about the other one?
Build is the visualization pane. You must be seeing visualization.
Yeah, in the past it was visualization.
It was visualization. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
That, yeah. Okay.
Even for me, it's the same, Indra ma'am.
Yeah. So because I think your version must be a bit old, maybe 3 months or 4 months old.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's go to lab 2. Any further questions? See, this lab is also a bit old. There is no DAX view editor here. So this screenshot. Okay, so I think this is what was being explained here. I think we have gone through that. Okay. Yeah, data pane. Yeah, we have seen all that. Model view. Select the model view within the navigation menu. On the left side, you will see the tables. Yeah, we have done that. A relationship. Okay. Okay, now before we go to that, let me check. Okay, I think I'll spend a bit more time on explaining you the relationships, because there is not much exercise we are going to do here. So let's now, before we go down to data modeling, I just want to explain a little bit on some terms. So you have, let me go here. Now, in data modeling, you need to know a few terms. One is called facts, facts and dimensions. Facts means something that is measurable. So, for example, in the sales table, you have what do you have that is measurable?
Revenue and units.
Yes, because that is measure. Anything else that you have measurable here?
MSRP.
MSRP, where is it? Oh, this
In
one?
the product table, yeah.
Product. Okay, MSRP is product. Product table, MSRP. Okay. Yeah, any other?
No.
Yeah, MSRP is measurable. Okay. Now, okay, so everybody get what fact is? Fact is something that
Sales.
is measurable. So what should be the data type? What would be the data type for that?
Numeric, integer.
Yeah, it can be numeric or decimal.
Decimals, here numeric.
Decimal, right? So just blindly, but don't blindly follow that. If it is a numeric, then it is a fact, because when I was teaching kids, there was a year column. Is year fact?
No.
Year is also a numerical column, right?
Yeah.
Is year a fact?
No.
Who says yes? Anyone says yes?
What's your question?
Is year a fact?
No.
Okay, that's good.
We
I
can't
thought
measure it. You mean to say fact should be measured, right?
measurable, yes. Okay.
So if we can't measure, then even it is a number,
Yeah.
it's not
Yes. Okay.
measurable. So
yeah, because that's what I meant. What I mentioned to kids is just to for them to easily understand. I mentioned to them that anything that is number is measurable, so you can take that as a fact. So what they did was, when they were visualizing, they were summing up the year column, which is not right. So yeah, they were measuring the year column, which is not right. So so don't go by the numeric column. See, for example, zip sometimes is numeric, right? It is coded as numeric, but we changed it to text. Remember, we just changed it to text. But sometimes if zip is coded as numeric, you might sometimes go and summarize that. So make sure that your columns make sense when they are being measured. Now that is called facts. Okay. Now there is another term called dimensions. Anyone knows what what dimensions are, or can anyone guess?
tables, like rows and
Tables?
columns.
No. Dimensions is okay. I'll give you a sentence. Let me know if there are any dimensions. I want to know revenue by country.
Yeah, country is a dimension.
Yes. So whatever is what do you call in kids terms? Whatever is not numeric can be a dimension. Okay. So for example, when you say anything, any fact or any measure by when you say in a sentence, I want to know, can you give me a line chart of revenue by year?
Something group by sort of.
Yeah. So what is the dimension here?
Year.
Year is the dimension. Yes, very good. So here I can say what is the revenue by region, by district, by country. So for that, you will have, for example, here you have within the same sales fact table, this is called fact table because our main facts are here. Don't consider the MSRP, but for now, our main facts are here. Okay, so that's why we will call it as, we will call sales as our main fact table. So usually in dimension modeling or data modeling, we will have one fact and then we will have many dimensions, one fact table and many dimensions. And usually we call, we have star schema. What is star schema is fact table will be in the middle and then you will have dimensions linking towards dimension tables. We have only 3 dimension tables here, which will be linking to the sales table. That way, that is called the star schema. So what we have, I don't think it is the star schema. It could be, it is a snowflake schema. Do you know what a snowflake is? How does a snowflake look?
The dimension has another dimension. For example, country has another dimension that's related to, for example, city related to country and country related to facts.
Yeah, okay. So now this product table, if you look at the product table, let's say I'm going to look at product table here. Usually the nature of dimensions are, there will be one row for one product ID. Okay, so 131, say for example, this is the unique ID. That's why it's called product ID. There will be one row for product. For 131, you won't find another row in the product dimension. For likewise, 855, you won't find another row for this product. So there'll be one row for one product. Similarly, in the geography table, there will be one row for this zip. Zip is the unique ID here. Okay.
Yeah.
Similarly,
Fine.
manufacturer, see, this is the very clear table.
Manufacturer ID.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, only 14. Manufacturer ID is the unique ID, and then you won't have a repeat of that. Where you don't have a repeat, those are called the dimension tables. That way, what you can do is, but in sales table, so for example, if you look at the there is a product ID, right? So that 155 product ID from here can be multiple times here because for that product, there are many sales happening. That is the reason this will appear multiple times.
Yeah.
Any question? No question. I'm taking that it is no questions. Okay. Now, because we did not rename the country name, the auto relation didn't happen, which is good. So what we can create the relationship. We'll learn how to create the relationship. Now, before we create the relationship, we have to, in order for us to, let us not create the relationship. I'll just show you maybe the problem that is going to come for us if we don't create the relationship. Okay. Now, in order to, can you see the relationships? These lines are the relationships. Okay. And do you notice anything here?
It's like one too many, one too many.
Yeah, see, one and a star and one and a star. So just double click on one of the links, then it will show you. What it is showing you here is the relationship is between sales. This is the sales table and this is the product table, right? And how are they linked? They are linked based on the
Product
column
ID.
product ID. That's why these two are highlighted. Okay. And here cardinality, it says Cardinality can be 1 to 1, many to 1, or 1 to many. Because this is starting from sales, that's why it is many to 1. If this is starting from product, what would it be? Product to sales,
1 to many.
then it will be 1 to many. See, 1 to many. And then it will be this will be a advanced topic. Let's just stick to whatever it is, single. Okay. So that's the relationship between these two. Now notice that manufacturer is not linked to directly to sales, but it is linked to product. So what does that mean? One manufacturer can manufacture
Many.
multiple products, right? So if we just highlight this one, see, manufacturer ID is highlighted from the manufacturer table, and product manufacturer ID is highlighted from the product table. That means these two are linked with those two columns between the two tables. And the relationship is 1 to many from product to manufacturer. Sorry, from manufacturer to product. So that means product to manufacturer, many to 1. Okay. Any questions?
Why there is no relationship between geography?
Yeah, we have to create, because we didn't remember, we didn't rename it. I didn't rename it
Oh,
at
yeah.
least. Yeah, we didn't rename it.
Yeah, ma'am.
So that's why. So let's try and create that. So how do we create it? Just click on the country from geography and then drag it to country name and then leave it. It has many to many. Oh, no. It should be zip. Zip and zip, sorry. Zip and zip also is many to many. I don't like that. Yes, the geography is not linked, so don't worry. Yeah, and also you can use fit to screen. If you can't see all the tables, then this is fit to page. Okay. Then they will all come together. Okay, any other questions? Okay, now let's start data. Any questions on facts and dimensions?
Indu, 1
Yeah.
minute. Have we linked this zip to zip,
No.
geography and
Don't zip.
sales?
No.
No?
Don't link. Don't link.
Okay.
Yeah, that will come later. So don't link.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's proceed to page 7 of data exploration. Okay, now let's start creating visuals. Okay, let's project revenue by country. That's what it is showing. Okay, now let's go and go to the report view. If you want to create visuals, which view should we go to?
Build
Asking
visualizations.
Yeah, this one, this report view. It's called, this is called report view. This is called table view. And then this is called model view.
Okay.
Report, table, and model. These three are the ones that we are going to use. Okay, come back to report view. And then you can either use this pane or insert here or here. Okay. So choose clustered column chart. Clustered column chart is this one. Can you see? Just hover over each of the visuals and then just click on it. You should be able to see this graph. Now, as soon as you add this, what will happen is you will have these extra things where you need to add data. So for that, just we are trying to plot revenue by country. Okay. So we will choose, for that we will choose revenue. Which table has revenue?
Sales.
Sales. So just click on, make sure you are highlighting this one and then click on, make sure the checkbox is ticked. Everyone here so far? If you're not here, I'll wait. Okay. Next. So what happened is, this is showing sum of revenue. If you go and check the y-axis, it is showing sum of sales revenue, which is on y-axis. Now we need to add something on x-axis. What should we add if we want to plot revenue by country?
Country.
Yeah, we need to add country to the x-axis. But the country that we are going to add will be from the geography table. So if you type country, you have two countries. We will be using country from geography table. Okay. Did everyone get this?
Yeah, Indu.
Okay. Is this correct?
Why there is a blank?
No.
Yeah,
No.
blank is also there because this country has blank. Do you know why we are having this one? Can anyone guess?
Because there is no relationship between geography table and sales table.
Perfect, Madhuri. Okay, that's good. So that's what I was trying to show earlier, and then the same thing they have also given in the instructions. Okay, now we have chosen that. Now select the model, and then we need to create the zip. Now we can create the zip, but many to many. Zip and country. Okay. Okay. So now let's try. We tried. Okay. We tried connecting zip and zip, right?
Yeah.
What did it happen? We
Yeah.
are having many to many, right?
Right.
Why is that many to many? Can anyone guess?
It might be the same postcode might be available in multiple countries.
Yes, multiple countries. Zip. We might have two zips belonging to different countries. So, because it should be unique, we cannot use many to many relationship in data modeling. That will create a lot of problems. It will create a Cartesian product. So most of the time we avoid creating many to many columns. So just cancel that one. Now what we will do is, one way to solve this problem is, we should, because we have country here as well, our this thing is easy. Our workaround will be easy because we can combine country and zip in this table, and we can combine country and zip in this table and create a new column in both the tables. That's what we need to do. Okay, so now let's follow the instructions. I think that's what they are also saying. Okay, they also said cancel. That's good. Now we need to create a new column in both geography, okay, geography table and sales table that combines the zip and country columns. Let's start by creating a new column in sales. Okay, let's go and create a new column in sales. And okay, let's go, and where can we create new columns in new columns?
Power Query.
No, we don't need to go to Power Query. We can create the columns even in Power BI Desktop. And
calculations new column.
Yeah, so for that, go to table view here, and then let's first go to sales table. And now once we click on sales table, can you see the table tools? Here you click on new column. Everyone here so far?
Sorry, I missed it. How do we go there?
Table view. Go to table view here.
Okay.
And then click on sales table.
Right.
Now what we are trying to do is we are combining zip as well as country name, right? So what we'll say is once you click on new column, table tools and new column, it will come up with a new column, and you can see a formula here like how you see in Excel. So now double click on this on the column, and we are going to give a name to the column as zip country for our convenience. Zip country, that is the column name, equals. Now what we are going to do is we are going to use a language called DAX, data analytics expressions, which is somewhat similar to Excel functions. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are just going to combine zip and country name. So for that, just start typing zip, maybe Z, and then you will be prompted with sales zip. Okay, just choose that, and then say comma, or maybe not comma, ampersand. Ampersand is the symbol for combining, right? So ampersand. Now we want a space in between, right? So what we can do is we can give a within quotation marks a space, and then again ampersand. Ampersand is a symbol where we can concatenate. Have you all heard the word concatenate, or combine two columns, or combine two variables, or whatever? Okay,
Yeah.
so that is the it is like plus, but with plus you do usually numeric numbers, but now we are doing the text here. Because we are doing text, we are using ampersand. Okay, and now which one do we need to use? Which column?
Country.
Country, yes. Country name. Yeah, sales country name. Make sure you are choosing the sales country name. That should do. And then, is everyone here so far?
Sorry, can you please repeat this part, Binduji?
Okay, so go to, have you come to the sales? Have you come to table view?
Yes, the zip country, the DAX formula.
Okay, so this one, what we are trying to do is, because when we tried to create the relationship, it came up as many to many relationship, right?
Yeah.
So we want to get to a one to many relationship. And our guess is, Madhuri's and my guess is, there could be one zip attached to multiple countries, right? So that is the reason we are trying to create a unique column that can be unique, so that we can create a one to many relationship between geography table and sales table. Okay.
Mm.
That is the reason we are creating a new column. And in the new column, because we are trying to create a unique column between by combining zip and country name.
Yeah.
And here what we are trying to do is, we are trying to first get the zip column, and then we are trying to give a space between them. So if we want to combine anything in programming terms, in DAX terms, we can use a ampersand. So first this is the column, and then give an ampersand, and then because we are trying to give a space, so I'm giving a space, and space should be within quotation marks.
Okay.
If you give a number, then there is no need for a
Because it's a
quotation mark.
string. It's a string.
Because it's a string, you are giving a quotation mark, and space is a string. Okay. And then you again give a ampersand, and then you give the next column.
But this both zip and country name are from sales table only, right?
Yeah, both are sales table. Both are
Okay.
from sales table.
And you know how you said there could be different countries which are linked with same zip or
that is what we are trying to prove here.
How can, so zip codes are unique, right? Zip codes can't be.
No,
So
I
one
think
zip code.
same one zip code can be for multiple countries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can be.
Because
So
there is no uniqueness, that's why it's a problem.
yes, that's why it's a problem. So what we are trying to do is, we are trying to create that uniqueness in both the tables. So
Okay.
like how product ID is, and yeah, that's all product ID is. So we are trying to create the similar thing for creating a relationship between geography and what do you call?
Sales fact table.
Sales table. Okay. So now we have done that. So now click enter, or click on this commit here. Now
Indu,
it will, yeah.
I just want to understand.
Yeah.
In this formula, when we started, there is one zip country, right? That numerical one, is it important, or it's a is it important to keep it, or can we change it?
This one, the name.
Yeah, before zip country,
Name
there
you
is
can change
one.
it. Name you can change, no problem.
No, not name. Before that zip country, I can see one, numerical one.
Oh,
So
that
can we
is
change?
no. That is automatically. I think I have some line numbers, some options. Do you have that?
Yeah, I also have that.
Okay,
So
yeah. So this is just this is an editor. It's just giving you a line number. That's all. So
okay.
for example,
Equal.
if I go here, it adds the line number. That's all. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Good observation, Shanti. Impressed.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So everyone created this one?
Yep.
Anyone else who did not create? Shall I wait or shall I continue? Oh, it's 9:10. Let's go and do the geography and then complete the. Okay. Choose the geography table and do the same thing. So new column. I'm also calling this column as zip country. Case sensitive. Okay, now Yeah, again
Okay.
choose zip, but this will be geography zip. Ampersand,
Space.
space, ampersand, and then country.
Geography.
Geography country. Okay, did everyone finish? Now that after that is done, let's go to model view. Now what do we do in the model view?
Drag and drop.
Yes, drag the zip country from geography table to the zip country from sales table. Now one to many relationship. You can check as well. Many from sales and then one from geography. So our reasoning is right, which is good. Sorry, can't hear you, whoever is speaking.
Just one quick question.
Yeah.
So when you make those changes, does it save automatically or do we need
No,
to
no,
save?
no, we have to save. So we have to save whatever we have done till now, we have to save. Yeah, everyone please save. Has everyone finished? I want you all to see the magic now. I think everyone has finished, right? Now let's go to report view. Ta-da! Can you all see this?
Yeah.
Because the relationship was not there, the value that was showing earlier was showing as the same revenue for all countries. Now you can see that USA sales are more, followed by Australia, Japan, Nigeria, Germany, Mexico, and the least is Canada. Okay. So that is the importance of relationship. Next time, whenever you are working in Power BI, if you are seeing something similar, when you do a bar chart or any visualization, just go and check your model whether there and see whether there is a relationship that exists between the two tables for which you are using the data. Okay, let's stop there and please save, and if you have any questions, please let me know.
Ma'am,
Navneet,
so
yeah.
the tables, when I go back to the model query, I don't see the zip country updating on the tables for sales geography. Did I miss a step?
Okay, so did you go to table view and then added those zip country?
Yes.
In the sales field as well as in the sales,
Geography.
can you see? In the sales, can you see like this?
Yeah.
And in the geography, can you see like this?
Yeah, in the geography also, yes.
And then you in the model view, okay, if you can't see, can you sort of drag like this?
I did that. It's still not showing up.
Maybe screen share.
Oh,
Yeah.
it just came. It just came.
Okay. Yeah, it got scared that I'm going to ask you to stop and ask you to share.
No. Okay. I just
Then you
refreshed
can
it and
drag
saved it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then you can drag and drop, and then you can create the relationship, and then you can see this one here.
Yes. Now it's come. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions?
Indu, do we just save and close the file or?
Yeah. Save and close the file.
Okay.
Can I take the last chance, because my geography table is not loading actually. So I've seen steps, but I wasn't able to do it with you together.
Okay. I'm going to stop sharing. You can share.
If
So
anyone
before
else
the
wants to ask before me.
yeah,
Raki, do you want to ask?
Yeah, Indra.
Yeah.
The thing is, in geography, unfortunately, my zip shows everything empty, no numbers in that.
Okay. I think we will both of you wait. If anyone wants to go, you can all go. I'm going to stop recording now, and we will troubleshoot.
Indu, before leaving, just one question.
Yeah, sure.
So this we are working all this table view and is it report view. This is BI desktop, right?
Yeah, this is Power BI desktop.
Power BI desktop. So
Yeah,
here
this is
we
Power
just
BI desktop.
save and we close. But when we are in Power Query,
You
then
have
we
to
close and apply.
Yes, that's
Okay.
that's the difference. Yeah.
Okay.
Because Power Query Editor is part of Power BI desktop. So
Mhm.
you do all the transformations in that window, and
Mhm.
then you close and apply so that it appears in this window, and then this is the actual file. If you want to
Okay.
just open the Power Query Editor as a file, you won't get it like that. You have to open it from Power BI desktop.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Indu.
No worries. Yeah. Okay.
Bye-bye.
No worries.
I
Okay,
can't
then.
see save and close option. I can see only save option.
No, that is close and apply option. Now you just see save.
Only save and then close
Yeah,
it.
only save. Yeah.
Can I share now?
Yeah, now you can share.
Okay. So here the geography whole thing is
Still recording?
Yeah, I'm stopping now. Yeah.